so that's what we're going to feature here.
Okay, let's get right to it. Here we have a bitchin' 57 Chevy feature car right up front here. Nicely polished big block, aluminum block. Looks like the blower, shop blower, everything's polished. Way cool. Here's what it looks down underneath. If you guys didn't come here, at least you'll be able to see a little bit of that. So, over here is the exhaust dumps. Big collectors. Big collectors on that button. Not drag strip legal, but still looks nice. Fully tub. Yep. Looks like a stainless gas tank under there. Yeah, there's a lot of tire underneath this thing. That's for sure. You lose. See what size those things are, but they're really tucked up in there nicely. Anybody for some real fire? Okay, just for you Mustang people. Interesting looking ride there. 67 Camaro, got a pro touring look going on here. We got ourselves a big block under the hood of that one. There's a 57 Ford, looks like a Starliner over there. Somebody I know right there. Alright, this is cool. Let me show you this. This right here is a body being dipped. And that's what it looks like.
When you got a gas tank, that's what we got.
So this car has obviously been dipped. Looks like a 56 Ford, I'm guessing. Not acid dipped. Okay, they must have another process here. Bare metal people. American bare. Metal cleaning. Interesting. Looks like some large bananas over yonder. Looks like we got ourselves a real bitchin' drag truck here. Kind of reminds me of when we built our NASCAR truck. Not quite the same truck, but 1996 we had a truck in here we built for the Portland Speedway, and we won the class. More steel, lots of stuff under construction. I don't suppose that would have anything to do with the plethora of reality hot rod building shows that are all over cable nowadays for the past decade. Alright, it looks like Gasser Corner here. Got our wheelies and 62 Nova here. Sitting way up in the air. Alright, let's take a look at Miss Oregon. Miss Montana, I mean. Miss Nevada. Miss Oregon. And Miss Washington. So this must be where they do their autographing when they're here. Alright. I wonder what that tank is in the trunk of this here 67 Camaro. Check out the doors. They're going all Rambo on us. Looks like there's a cage in there. See that? Right along there. Oh yeah, it's got quite a cage in there. It's all covered. It's hard to see that it's there, but there's no sidebar. Interesting gauge setup on the dash there. Interesting big block underneath. Let's go to this thing. Mike Hughes of Oregon. Nice ride. Okay, interesting looking Nova we have here. Interesting colors. Some kind of green and jet black. Straight as an arrow. There you go. Rod and Cindy short. This one here looks like the real deal here. That helmet's up there for a reason. If we look in here, we can see a full cage. Yeah, full roll cage in here. Set down low. Anybody remember this one? Look familiar? Another interesting display here. Interesting colors on this 56. Tri-power under the hood. Les Schwab over here. More cars in progress. Steel. Alright folks, what kind of car is this? How about this one? Anybody guess the year? You better know it's a Chevelle. Wow, look at that. They got some plans for the hood of this one. They got it all held together with a framework inside to completely restore this thing. A&M Customs, looks like. This one pops. I'm liking this Malibu. I like the way they've got the lighting on this thing. Obviously a perfect paint job. We can look right down the side of this thing. LS motor. Here we have 392 Hemi. Doesn't look like the old ones, does it? Nice ride. Made in Oregon. Built by Vanderbeek Racecars. Well, here's the front of this El Camino. It's got some rubber underneath it too. Huge wheels. And we're looking at another blower right here. Big block. Check out the exhaust. Interesting interior. I kind of like that. Kind of like that milled interior. Napa's got a nice big display in here. Ah, this is Beaches. Beaches who puts on the Wednesday night cruises out at PIR out there when summertime hits. That explains the motif. Now this is a nice display here, award-winning. Looks like a little work going on. Alright, rat rod people, I'll show you this because they've got a Hemi in there. Probably a 354 or a 392, yeah, 392 Hemi. That should be interesting to drive. Now we have a part of a Mustang over here. No paint, we're putting everything new on it. I don't know what annual this show is this year. It's probably around 60 years or so. This Roadster show has been going on. Wow, really? Are you kidding? sits that high. Man, oh man, that's downright scary. Alright, we got some high riding straight axle cars here. Got another one right there. Old 52 or something. Is this an old, looks like an old Monza maybe. Is that a Monza there? I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Out driving around anyway. Looks like a chopped down 57 Ranchero over there. Looks kind of cool actually. Pretty cool setup here. I remember building a hatch like that for the back of our NASCAR Fasst truck back in the day. Yeah, this is cool. They got themselves a flap down underneath that opens up and shows us all of this. They even got flames on their gas tank or fuel cell, whichever one it is. Interesting. Look at the green on that motor. See where they've done some body work on this one and hammered it out. This thing's all been run over with a DA, and you can tell it's a pretty straight car. Alrighty then, here we are in the third room. This sounds like we have ourselves a band over here. Probably doing a little rockabilly would be my guess. There you go. We're out here in the Rockabilly section, obviously. Looks like we have the Pinstriper's Corner over here. And one thing about these car shows, it's not always just about the cars. I've seen a lot of cool people that I know that I don't see very often coming through here. Speaking of cool people, there's a couple of them right there, a couple street magicians coming this way. Where's everybody at? All right, for you Mopar nuts. It's some kind of a wagon. I don't know what kind. It's some kind of a custom wagon. Magnum. Fun looking little 427 Corvette here. It's a rather expensive vehicle there. Oh yeah, interesting flames on this AMC over here. Guess what it is? 71 Javelin SST. Yeah, I like that paint job. Can you guys see the paint on this? Yeah, it's definitely changing some colors. Now this is a clean little Elky. Updated. It's got the big wheels, big brakes. It's got the big motor, but it doesn't look big because it's a 427 LS7. No jack, not the LS7s from days past, but this is the new version. There you go. What do we have? Javelin. thing's decked out. This thing means business. It's got the meats, the wheelie bars. It's got everything. This is another real deal. Look at here. So this is Craig Thard out of Battleground. Almost funny. Interesting. These are pretty rare cars here. There's a little bit of cigarette smoke coming out of the slats there. Peek underneath the scoop.
It's real fire.
Super gas car. We're coming up on some more bitchin' cars here. A lot of times I hear people say, oh, I don't go to the car show, it's always the same thing. What a cop-out. There's always something new at these shows. They just say that because they don't want to go. They're not as big of a gearhead as they might like to have some people think. All right, what about this? Rick Neiman. Big motor, 572. Big blower on it. Take a look down here, you see some pretty darn big header tubes coming out of it. This is definitely legal. It looks like some kind of pro street type car. Low sevens. Low 7 second. Probably runs the Pacific Streetcar Association races or something like that. And look at his hood. Big hole in it. That's lower. Alright, we're coming up on the Slowpokes display. You never know what you're going to see coming out of this club that's been around for over 50 years. A 64 Charger stock car. Indeed. We've got an Offie. This is an old Indy car from 1947. Curtis Craft. Oh yeah, that's it was handmade. These cars were. And there's a yellow swinger here. Drag car. The Bossa Nova. Familiar name. I've heard of this one. Larry Gaylord. I think I've heard of that guy's name around NASCAR too. Alright, here we got some stuff. I used to have me one of those things. The evilest car I ever had. All stuffed full of nitrous. That thing pulled some hellacious wheel stands before it would twist the axles in half. Let's see. What do we have here? But we have a red 55 Chevy. A certain guy I know by the name of Scott might be taking a look at this one. Soon enough we'll be seeing his when it gets out to the track. It's like a little pinstriping going on here. A little bit of ballroom dancing, eh? I don't think these are the Miss America girls, but they're probably some of the Rockabilly models that are hanging around here. Look down through here. Okay, everybody, guess. I'm going to call it a boat-tailed Roadster for one thing. That's probably an engine out of a helicopter or something, I'm going to guess. Interesting build. Paul Springer is the owner. Here's the classical gas. Lonnie Gilbertson built this one. I've seen it out at the track at PIR. Trying to sort the bugs out of it. Get your customized auto montage here. Which show takes up quite a bit of area. Here's another room full of cars. This Camaro sits over here at the Car Buff Network. Another project, it looks like. Nice big Corvette brakes on it. Corvette LS3 under the hood. I guess this is what it's going to look like, eh? Definitely pitching pro touring look together here. Looks like a finished product right here.
Yes. Mixture of a Mustang.
Check out that hood. Massive. Yep. Lets the air out. Boy, underneath the engine, whoa, wait a second. Something's really weird going on here. What is going on here with this Mach 40, they call it? Look at that. It's got a little blower on a Ford engine in there. I don't know. There's the concept drawing of this thing. Got the engine mounted in the back of this thing. Here's all the specs here. Yeah, that would have to look quite interesting following this one down the road, I'd have to say. The Mach 40. Yeah, this 57 Ranchero's got some Rockabilly model girls on it. I'm partial to these because I used to have me one when I was a kid, a teenager. Okay, test question. Who's that? '68 Yinko Camaro. Do you think it's real? Is it documented? If you need to take a break, Carolina Customs got you covered. Maybe this is one of their rides here. It looks like this pickup truck is sitting down in the dirt. Fire. A little more. A little more. A little more. Nice bird. Yeah, and it's got a original Pontiac motor under the hood. Cool. It's not a LS motor. There's another black Firebird running around out there that I built 30 years ago that resembles this one in a number of ways. Ah, this one caught me by surprise. It's a Firebird. 68 Firebird, I would say. Definitely got the pro touring action going on with this one. I'm trying to think of when I've seen an early Firebird in the Pro Touring series. If I have, the old 400 Firebird. It's got the old 400 hood on it. There's the conceptual drawings. Well, I guess the world wouldn't be right if we didn't blow you away with some metal flake. We're talking gold and silver metal flake here. Wow. Is that pop or what? And it's changing colors down below the body line, eh? Yeah. Alright, there you go. Well, I should at least throw in a NASCAR shot here. Looks like I see the GASS sticker on there. Maybe this is one of those cars. Rent a race car. Somebody's behind me. It's Denny. Denny, another car builder in here.
I was looking on your Facebook page the other day, looking at all the old pictures you posted of everyone with their 80s hair. And
yeah, that was Denny Finn there. Been an auto body man since he was a young fella. Started his own business and built a lot of hot rods through the years. Same as his wife there. They have a booth in the show here. boy, oh boy. Now here is a rolling advertisement. Talk about black under that hood. Wow. Billy Bob's. Interesting. Yellow and black. If I ever do find this poor fella, I'm going to have a little talk with him. What kind of car is this? I have to stop and think. 1963 Corvair.
Yeah, I got a 66.
There's been some modifications done to this car. Some serious ones. More straight axle action. Here we have Mr. Lucky's back. Looks like they might be making this paint job look older than what it really is because they want that effect. It is a 57 Corvette with a Hemi in it. Nice. Here's a little shot for you flathead fanatics out there. Genre of car. It would be the king of the rats because it's probably the fastest of the bunch in here. The Deviants. Alrighty then, what do we have here? It's got a big ass rear end under it, that's for sure. I've never seen an intake or exhaust system like that. Pretty interesting. Might as well show a few more trucks. Let's show this A Albert over here right next to it. Also got that ratified look to it. 34 Dodge. Hemified. There's a project car for you. Bet it's a big block. And it's blown. And it is fiberglass. He's going to have to get himself a cage in there if he wants to take it out to the track, because I'm sure it's going to be plenty fast. All right, how about the Betty bus? Hot Rod Betty's. Oh, I know this guy. This is Rob's outfit here. Right on. Okay, this goes with this, which leads us to this. Alright, let's go ahead and check this one out. We've got a bunch of engine turned sheet metal in this baby, don't we? Interesting stuff here at the 2004 Portland Roadster Show. Don't ask me what that is, but I hope you have enjoyed this little pictorial, and hopefully there's a few cars that got you excited. And for the people who like